Hello. Sorry. Holy shit. There went my voice for a sec. What the fuck? Hello. It's raining. Parker's wet. What's up, nerds? Back at it with some more FIB. Probably gonna not do shit because I suck. Why is my chunks loading in so weird right now? The fuck? Chunks. I'm not fucking playing Minecraft. Why is my map loading in so weird? To work I go. Oh, hang on. People talking shit about me wearing a suit to work. That's crazy. My Discord be popping. Fuck my life. Why am I... Like, why do I have to fucking clear my throat so much? Oh, Little's playing 5M. Probably gonna get on freestyle. Is he a fucking nerd like that? I can't get up that way, can I? Oh no, I can. There's a staircase. No, I need to go this way. I gotta get food when I get to the vending machine. Oh. Sounds like the city's on fire again. Oh wait, that's always. Never mind. Hey.
Hello. Oh, there you.
What?
It it's been a long day.
Oh no. I mean, I saw the group chat.
Yeah, you missed everything.
What happened? Or do I not want to
F-
know?
I mean, you can know if you want to know.
Yeah, sure. Let me know.
First, the building was attacked by a dude in a jetpack.
Ha!
Yeah, there's a report about it. You can read it if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'll look at that when I get back down here.
And then we went down to the docks to talk to another agency, and then after Strong Rock talked to them, he told us to get into tactical gear, and
Uh,
yeah. And we went down to the docks and we boarded a tank, like a freighter,
okay.
with PD, and half of PD just fucking died.
What the fuck?
There were so many bodies in the water.
I don't even know how to fucking respond to that. Holy shit.
I killed people today.
Legally?
Yep.
Okay. If they had it coming in, it was legal, then yeah.
I mean, it was a legal
Makes sense.
murder.
Makes sense then.
Yeah. Now, if they could defend themselves, that's a different thing.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's what happened today, and you just came as it all ended.
Well, shit.
Hey, there's always next time.
Okay. Yeah, I saw in the group chat on my way home. Because I pulled up my phone on my way home. 449, Frank. I pulled up my phone and in the group chat. It said DEFCON level 1. Hey. It said DEFCON level 1. And then I was like, oh, fuck. And then it was like, DEFCON level 2. We're all good now. I'm like, oh, okay. Charlie 72, 1041.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
Ground floor, Frank. Can I have my food? Thank you. Rockets hitting the FIB. Incident overview. Rockets hit the FIB building, causing a lockdown of the building. Okay. Odin, Herschel, Strong Rock. Don't know who this is. I don't think I've met them. Echo. Don't think I met Jesse. S11 Falk and S18 Clovingdale was in the security office when they heard multiple explosions that shocked the FIB building. To quickly deduce that it was rockets hitting the outside of the building and immediately called all personnel down to the garage so they could remain safe from rocket fire in the semi-subterranean structure of the garage. All personnel put on combat gear and watched over the entrances to the garage with weapons pulled. S11 and S18 was called to the entrance where 08 Strong Rock was waiting for them in a helicopter. They departed the building, leaving A18 Cross and A4 Scott to protect the garage and stay safe from further attacks. 08 S11 S18 took the helicopter looking for a man in a jetpack believed to be the one firing the rockets on the building. After a round trip up to Grapeseed and back, S11 and S18 was flown back down to the building. Then they immediately started to sweep the building until they were called up to the roof to protect it from any hostile helicopters or jetpacks, while 08 continued to fly his helicopter. After a while, 08 returned to FIB, relieved S11 and S18 from protecting the roof. The building was then put off lockdown, and all staff was allowed to return to normal duties. Action taken by security. Security alerted all personnel about the attack and coordinated with agents on how to secure the building and personnel. Security then swept the building and cleared it for normal use. No witnesses. No one was injured. Possible damage to the exterior of the building. A full check of the building exterior and structural stability is recommended. Follow-up actions. DEFCON level was raised. All personnel was accounted for. Security performed their duty well in protecting FIB staff and property, even without set protocol of what should be done under similar attacks. No changes to routine or protocol necessary. Conclusion: rockets hit the building. Luckily, no one was injured. Damn. I just read the full report.
Yeah.
That's wow. We don't have like anything that like tells us what a gray vest or what specific gray vest we're supposed to get or anything. So I don't know if there's a specific gray vest. Ow. How do I know like fines people want to pay? Oh no, I don't want to create a new one. Fine payment report. Okay, but like how do I know that these are the fines though? That's the question. Oh,
What?
state announcement: Eclipse Hospital's been closed. Everything will be operating out of Polito Medical Clinic.
I mean, a bomb blew up there, so.
Oh.
We all better not be shot and be healthy because we will end up in Toledo.
Hey, firm.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, I think they're moving to a new hospital in the city.
Hmm.
Either the one down by Davis or Courthouse or Pillbox.
I must think it might be Pillbox because there's boards up on the front door over there.
Yeah. I mean, that's great for us.
Yeah.
Just a leisurely stroll down to the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Although hopefully none of us would need it, but... Oh, that's helpful. $310-655-5316. Well, I'm gonna assume it's this one, Pablo, simply because they're on FIB. Listed as a yapper. Pablo Van Gogh.
Who was that taking off in the helicopter?
That's me.
Oh God.
By the way, I'll need a pickup in Sandy.
Someone able
Please,
to
thank you.
pick up Will.
I'll do it.
And more.
Oh, one more, please.
You want to come with?
Sure.
Oh, I was reading the paperwork and I just had a helicopter. Oh Lord.
All right, I'll take the Granger up there.
Sorry, food in the box.
Hello, little.
Maybe, I think so.
There wasn't when I looked. That was like a half hour ago.
You own a car?
No.
I think you'd have to double check with Echo, but I think you can borrow the cars here as long as it's like on duty.
Yeah, she already told me I could as long as it was only a certain select cars.
Which ones?
The
There
Oracle,
is
the
food in box.
Granger, and the Hellion.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh, yeah, I think it's Pillbox.
Oh, looks like it. Another win for the FIB.
Mm-hmm.
Now the whole siege, it was like pirates had taken over a container ship that had equipment for PD.
Oh.
So they had assault rifles, anti-air guns, and rocket launchers.
Okay, that makes me think I should probably go ahead and purchase my pistol now. Just to be safe.
Yeah. You think?
Yeah.
I mean, the car is getting a weapons license now, so.
I got my weapons license, it's just, I don't have the fucking money to reliably afford a pistol right now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't like put that on like government expenses.
Mm-hmm. No,
That's just like
there's
food and
construction going on there
repairs.
too.
Yeah, there's a lot all over the city. There were some cranes by Legion as well.
Oh, interesting.
And they're doing construction on a bunch of like mechanic shops.
Hmm.
I mean, construction has been paused for months, so it's nice that they're finally doing it.
Mm-hmm. Interesting to see what ends up happening.
Yeah.
Onyx updates officially tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I know you probably don't sleep in the office, but don't do that.
Yeah,
in
no,
the foreseeable
yeah.
future.
Yeah, I don't
Because
plan on
we
it.
don't know, but we might get contractors in.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, like construction work,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't know.
Yeah, I don't sleep in the office anyway, so it's all right.
Good. Don't make a habit of it. Robert Smith was taken by the blocks. Isn't he like the? Hello. You have a fine to pay? That is wonderful. There should be a skip tracer in the FIB lobby who can help you out. Alright, where are you right now?
Over here,
Islands?
hello.
Alright, I'll get a tracer up to you then.
They in the lobby?
No, they don't want to drive into the city.
Sierra 09 from Sierra 11.
Send it.
Someone called me. They want to pay a fine, but they don't feel comfortable driving into the city. They're currently at Flywheels.
They're gonna have to hold that because I got an interview coming up.
Sucks to
Alright.
be them.
Yeah, unlucky.
I'm just trying to finish what I'm doing on my MDW, then I'm gonna run this interview. So
Always complain about not having skip tracers around, and when they are around, they don't want to go to the city to pay their fines. I don't know what the fuck they want.
True. Also, Polly is missing.
Just ride to the city. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, he disappeared in the waves.
Does he know how to swim?
That is a
Do we
really
know?
good question, and I don't know.
How do you not know if you're security you can't swim?
I feel like that should maybe start being like a question on interviews.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
prerequisite.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
not a prerequisite, but like just something to know. You know, like I mean, we can work on it. We
You
can
know
we
what?
can teach them how to
Ne-
swim. But we should probably
next-
know.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him if they can drive too, because that's also been a problem in Polly.
I mean, it is something you
type.
have to go through in the pre-employment physical. You have to swim laps in a pool.
I did need to do that. I had to make animal sounds while I ran.
Oh. I mean,
did
I
it
had.
before we had physicals, which is good because they don't know that I don't have an ankle.
I mean, I did
don't
have
have an
to.
ankle?
I did also have to keep conversation while running,
Right.
so I guess that's kind
I
of
do have
close.
an ankle. It's just
I had to
you know,
sing.
What the
entirely
fuck?
metal.
Yeah, I sang that part in the USA.
Mm.
But I only knew like the first verse, so after that it got very.
I don't know that I know any verses of that song, other than "It's a Party in the USA."
And a JC song was on, something like that.
Hopped at the plane
Well,
off of LAX.
I mean, it can't be as bad as Josh Prime not knowing the words to "We Want It That Way."
Ah!
And I want it that way.
Isn't it I Want It That Way?
No, it's we.
I mean, I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I'm not like in that generation.
I can just about not even like name popular music in the last like 20 years with a gun to my head. So.
And yet you constantly listen to music.
Yeah, not popular music.
You listen to like music that is older than me.
They're not cops.
No, I
They're
listen
skip
to stuff
tracers
that's not popular.
or agents.
Not
Like-
because it's not popular. It just doesn't happen to be popular.
Like what?
Metal and hardcore and
Oh,
shit like that.
O2. So yeah, I think that means that
Mayhem.
she's
Things that-
an agent.
Things that are not pop metal. I don't listen to Mayhem. I know Mayhem. I don't listen to them though.
Like if you
Sounds like
don't
you don't
have a
like
letter in your
death metal
name,
band, I
then
know.
you're an
Well,
agent.
I mean, you're from Norway. You kind of have.
And
to
then
have your
analysts
letters.
are A.
yeah, it's a cultural thing.
It's a little bit of a major cultural.
I don't
moment in
fucking
our
know.
lives.
This is the first time I've ever seen either
Burn
of
the
them.
church.
What with all the church burnings and shit.
Anastasia
and the,
Moore.
Oh my
suicide and the murder and
God.
shit.
Oh yeah, when they used their friend who killed himself
Yeah,
with a shotgun as
their
their album
vocalist,
cover.
whose stage name was Dead, blew his fucking head off with a shotgun. They came home and found
They
him
used
and
it as the
took
cover
Oh
art.
Used it as
my
an outcome.
god.
And then they made
They made a
like
necklace out of his
necklaces.
bone shards.
No, they made multiple necklaces out of the bone shards and they wore them.
Oh.
Yeah, that was and then one of the Count Varg.
Yep.
He killed I can't remember who.
Euronymous.
Yeah, Euronymous.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Lords of Chaos. It's a book.
See, I mean, I knew all that before that book or movie came out.
I mean, so did I, but you know, cultural thing. The movie's all right.
Never watched it.
Yeah, it.
There is food?
Maybe. If not, I'll go on a food run.
That's convenient. The only stipulation is that you have to be working here. You can't just use it to come into the state and disappear.
Oh, thank Christ. Food.
We love food around here. There is, in fact, food.
Oh my god.
A whole bunch of it.
I'll be in my office, so I can update you on the things that I've been texting you about.
Open all fines that they want to pay. But how do I open the fines? So is it like... I'm so confused. How do I know the fines that they want to pay, though? Is there like...
Hey, how's it going?
It's alright, how you doing?
Not too bad. It seems like we're going to be having another interview here. So I don't know. It'll be whenever Senna gets finished. But if you could take the notes for that.
Mhm. Yeah, I
think
will.
I'll have
I
to
will
create
try my
the
best,
report
but
for
yeah.
you. Because part of it is in a different. Well, actually, yeah. No, I'll just create it. One sec.
Okay. Hey, just curious. I know you're doing something right now, and tell me to shut up if you're needing to focus. How am I supposed to know what fines people are trying to pay? Like, if somebody was to come here and pay, how do I figure out that?
So there should be instructions in the clerk documentation, but you kind of just click the hamburger menu, go to fines, and then once you're in fine, or no, you click. search, and then you go to fines. And then once you're in fines, you click the little like
Oh.
button with the dots, and then click the little people button, like the man with the plus beside it, and add the person's name, and then uncheck
Okay.
if the fine is due or not, or whatever, and that'll show up.
Okay. Yeah, that was the part that wasn't detailed.
Hello.
Hello?
Yep.
Came to
Hey,
get checked in.
question for you, Parker.
Yep.
Can I pay some fines, perchance?
Are you coming down to FIB or are you needing to meet with a skip tracer?
I'm going to come down to the FIB if you want. That's fine.
Yeah, if you want to go
Whatever works,
ahead,
whatever's easiest.
come on down here and
So
I'll have a skip tracer meet up with you in the lobby.
Talking to Dan.
Oh, and they hung up on me.
Is she checked in?
So you just need to put your ID on the little tray here.
Phone and gun too.
Yeah, just your ID. Security will check you for weapons. Yeah, so what you do, you just look at it, take a little picture with your phone, and then you can verify on, since there's no photo ID, you can verify on the MDW.
Okay.
It does appear to look like the same person.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow.
Aloha.
My friend here is here to pay some
And then
fines.
you update it in the workspace.
Yep.
There's like a visitor log. You can take your ID back. And then possibly you might have to wait a second because these guys are wanting to pay fines. So I don't know if you want to do that, Senna, now. Or...
I'll wait.
What's the state ID?
Quick and easy.
More, Will. I need you to on -2.
14 what?
08. 1408.
Raise Holvac, state ID 20625. Reason for
Is it just the one fine for
visit
$75?
interview.
That's that. 5 months ago.
Confirmed
Oh,
ID
damn.
through MDT 2626.
Hardened criminal, this guy.
25.
Yep. I'm the shit.
07 732.
Who is every
PM.
fines, man?
It's kind of cool, huh?
Kind of cool. Makes you kind of a badass.
Clicked.
And then you're all set.
Oh yeah. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Sorry to ruin your all's fiesta.
Hope you rot in hell.
I'm not in the staff option on the workspace. Do it.
Yeah, we'll get that sorted out.
Hello, hello.
Sometime.
Okay.
What brings you around here?
Get your mother away from me.
Sunny, come on.
Sunny. Okay, bud.
Is your wheelchair fuck around? I say that like I'm being like ableist. I'm not. It's just one of your skip tracers / guards that happen to be a wheelchair who can't walk. I want to make fun of him. Yeah, it wasn't intentional. Yeah, I just want to make fun. I want to make fun of him for being a dumbass.
Unfortunately, the wheelchair-bound one is not available. He's probably at his camper sleeping in his wheelchair. I am very sure.
Where's that camper? Exact GPS
I don't
location.
know. I just know he has one.
I've never do fines.
Tisk tisk.
Don't you tisk me. Don't look at my most recent fine.
I mean, it's probably not going to be something I can avoid. It's just going to be there.
Uh-huh. I'm really proud of that one. I'm damn proud of that one.
You sure you have a fine?
Yes? Do I not?
Unless your name changed, then you're not.
They never find me.
Unless
I
your
fucking
name
wiped
is.
13 cops yesterday. Fuck them, dumb fucks.
I was gonna say,
I got
unless your
sent.
name is not Samantha anymore. Then.
Oh, it's so good. You guys are gonna tell them now, though. I shouldn't have said anything. If I have that fine in the next day or two, I'm gonna.
I don't
Why
know.
don't we
I
just
don't
solve
even
them?
know who to tell. What do you mean?
Yeah. That's fucking hilarious. Do I have the charges on my record?
You might. Let's see.
Because once I'm sent up, they can't initiate that fine again. They have to initiate the fine beforehand. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of my banking app really quick.
That doesn't make any sense. It says you were fined.
I have no clue. That's great. Never mind. I'm good. I don't got nothing.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's great. I love that. All right. What's the guy's name, by the way?
Who, the wheelchair guy?
Yeah.
I want to know his name.
For non-violent purposes.
He's already got a bully. Don't bully him.
He bullied me.
He bullied you.
He bullied me.
What did he do to you?
He's very mean to me.
I see. I see. Well, his bully pees on him, so I think it's I think he's already getting bullied enough.
Are you sure that's not a kink thing? You know it's a kink thing, right?
I really hope it's not, because then actually, you know what? It could be.
Ew. Ew. I don't want to bully him anymore. Ew. That could be a kink. Ew.
Yeah, it actually
Alright,
might
well.
be. It actually could be a kink thing. Now it's actually starting to make sense, to be honest.
Don't yuck his yum.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't yuck his
Ew,
yum.
ew, 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 ew.
Well, darling, as much as I would love to sit here and chat with you until the sun goes down, I have an interview to run.
You have an interview to run?
Yes.
Not anymore.
Drop her,
No.
please.
No.
Right back.
You are not a cop.
So how's your day going?
It's right, thank you. Sorry, I'm focusing. My apologies.
No, you're good.
All right, let's get you processed. I'm gonna need to search you. Is that okay?
Oh,
That's
you
fine.
were just gonna let me get carried away.
No, I was asking her very nicely to drop you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take your phone off of you because it's a camera phone. Is that okay? And I'll keep it in a safe area. I won't look at it.
That's fine.
All right, perfect. And then I'm going to hand you a visitor's card for visitors.
Thank you.
All right, perfect.
So all you have to do is there'll be a new internal report now with their name, skip tracer interview. You just have to follow along, kind of.
Yep.
As best you can,
Come
follow
on,
what they're
Sonny.
saying.
So you're not by yourself.
I was never here.
All right, see ya.
Yeah, I don't even know what to make of that.
Nitro,
one.
Nitro Ghost and
49. Frank here will take you up to.
All right, let's go, Frank.
She stumbled out of
The
the
whole
elevator.
squad here.
Come on, guys.
I got a bunch of paperwork to do, so I'm just gonna go sit and work on that.
Okay. Sunny, you coming in? All right, I'm gonna close the door. Charlie 72, 10-7.
You're gonna take notes?
Yep.
Perfecto. All right, just give us a moment to get ready here, and then we'll start.
That's alright.
All right, Parker. So I may ask some of these questions. I may not. I may ad lib some, so you might have to add some in,
Okay.
etc., etc. All right.
Yep, I'll do my best to keep up.
No worries. You need me to slow down? Just tell me. I try not to go that fast.
Okay.
All right. So, is it Rays? Is that how you pronounce that?
That is correct.
Okay. Thanks for coming down for the interview. I understand it was a little difficult, but you persevered, and here you are. That is good. My name is Senna Adams. I am the Skip Tracer lead. To my left is Parker Daniels. He is newly established clerk.
Hello.
And further down the table is Odin Falk. He is part of security.
Yep.
Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into this interview so we can get the ball rolling. Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and why you moved to San Andreas?
So my name is Rage. Previously, before going to San Andreas, I worked as a bail bond officer, working for those who are not paying the bail properly. I also did a few years within law enforcement and military. I moved over because I didn't feel like I was fitting in to the other states I was living in. It felt like something was missing in my life. There was something that kind of pushed me away and limited me from truly doing something I want to do. I made a decision. I told myself, let's start fresh. I've quit my job and packed up and moved over. Uh, Found myself a place here, and I was looking for jobs that could substitute or replace what I truly like doing. I looked into different positions, different place of work, and this position kind of hit something inside of me, made it feel like it was the right thing for me, and it was similar to what I did, but instead of arresting people for not paying the bail, we are simply trying to help people pay the fines, and if they don't, then there's trouble from it. I moved over to Los Santos, mainly because I figured that if I want a new start, I want to do it somewhere peaceful. I want to do it in a place where I can have more opportunities. If one doesn't go well, I can try another. And mainly because I have friends who have been living here for many years that wanted me to simply visit them or to talk to them, and they kind of convinced me to move here. So that's how I appeared here.
Okay, very good. What do you do for work currently, if you have anything that you've been doing?
Currently, I've been working at burger shop. It's not a job I like. I don't want to work within food industry. I considered law enforcement wasn't for me, so I had to stick to burger shop until I find myself a better job, which is why I'm here.
Why do you want to be a bounty hunter or skip tracer?
It's a really close position to what I have as my past experience, and it matches my kind of needs in life to doing something helpful for people and being able to kind of progress my career, kind of just basically continuing on from where I left is a very good thing. And this isn't like the police. You focus on people here rather than going after whatever whenever you can. Um, this place is more involved with finding people when needed, and the job role is specific. It's not just do everything when you can. It's organized, and that's what matters to me.
How do you build your relationships with teammates or colleagues?
Okay. Well, first of all, I try to get to know them, so I know what the name is, so I can have at least some basic communications with them. Obviously, as I progress in work, I'll be working with more people. The team will expand, and I believe it just comes in naturally that the more you speak to someone, the more you'll know them, and the better your relation is with them.
And what motivates you to do your best work?
I think personally, I get motivated by the fact that I'm contributing positively in not only a company but also other people's lives. Though sometimes, people may see as a bad thing that we're out there trying to catch people for not paying the fines. I personally think being able to give them that little kick and motivate them to pay it is much better than having to force it upon them. I also get motivated by the fact that I believe this is the job for me, and I think I'll sit here the best. And being able to choose the job you are going for rather than being forced into it also motivates you as you chose it and not someone else for you.
When you're faced with a tough decision, how do you approach it?
When possible, I try to get a second person's opinion to ensure that my response to it is the right one.
Well,
Uh-oh.
she passed out right there in front of us. That's crazy. This is somehow your doing, Odin. I don't really understand how that's even possible, but
My dashing good looks.
right. Keep thinking that.
My authority.
You look like you fell asleep and Jigglypuff got a hold of you.
Guess I'm Wigglytuff then.
That doesn't make you Wigglytuff. That don't even make sense.
I don't know. I just Wigglytuff is kind of like a hair thing. I don't know. Because it has like weird hair.
008 back on frequency. One pirate extradited.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because Wigglytuff has like the swirl on their head.
Yes. We need a volcano so we can throw people in the volcano that deserve to be thrown in there.
How did you come to that conclusion from this
Because
conversation?
Rock said, you know, what they
Oh,
just
the
did.
extradited pirate.
Yeah, well, like, imagine if they just took the pirate, threw him in the volcano, and said, "By fire be purged," and then the pirate was gone.
Yeah, you're really missed out today, Parker.
Yeah, I can tell.
So, what do you think so far?
About this person?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to gauge. It's pretty early in this interview. It's all basic shit. They seem really
What about the one yesterday?
excited. Huh?
What about the one yesterday?
I mean, I feel like they'll be all right. They might not be all right in the action aspect of it all.
Yeah, but
I feel like they knew
that is
what
something you
they.
can build upon, though.
I feel like they knew the answers to the questions, but they were always unsure if they should be answering the question that way, and it was kind of annoying.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I
that's
mean?
like a confidence thing, and that you can build
Yeah.
on that.
They were like answering the question, but they were also asking if that's the answer they should be giving. It's like, bro, just answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys happen to know by chance who I need to talk to about getting my my name added to the workspace?
Bob.
Bob.
Okay.
He's usually around about now. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome back.
That was a wild one.
Did you see any demons?
Oh yeah, quite a few. Where are we on? That put me really off track.
I believe we were on the question of when you're faced with a tough decision, how do you approach it?
Right. Make sure to get a second party's opinion. That's either my work colleague or whoever can help me at the time. I want to make sure that my decision is the right one and the response to the tough decision is the right one. I tend to not really. I don't know what the best way to describe it is, but sometimes when there are difficult decisions to make or stressful decisions, people tend to make irrational decisions. I tend to actually think before making that decision because I don't want to make that mistake and having problems in the future from it.
You're on the cautious side.
Yes.
Okay. Now, tell me about a time you had conflict with someone. How did you handle it?
I can't.
Oh.
Brain.
Let's see. This is a funny one, but during my bag shot shift, I had someone else come in and working with me. They began arguing with me regarding which till they want to use, and that apparently I was using this specific till, which was interesting. They started kind of getting very agitated and slowly getting to the point where I could sense that they are gonna get physical quite soon. Knowing that that could happen, the only choice I had is to really apologize to them and let them have it, even though, you know, they were the one causing the whole agitation in the situation. That's probably the best conflict I had so far, and the most funniest one.
Are you like used to working with psychos like that?
Yeah. Even now, when I was walking to the FIB building, not gonna name individuals, but there were quite a few that been acting weirdly. I kind of got used to those people, and I know how to deal with them and not cause problems with those people.
I mean, we're kind of psychos here too, so don't worry.
Yes.
I suppose everyone is.
You'll get
one.
used to it.
008 from 002.
All right. Can you answer this question for me?
Can you come up to my office real quickly while I
what
debrief
is
Will on
a
this? Because
detainment?
it might be important to you too.
Yeah. I need
Detainment.
to. Actually, I'll just have someone else go pick this up. Yeah, I'm on my way up.
Detainment. Okay.
Copy.
So that's where for
Is
a
there
temporary
security on
amount of
radio?
time, you're allowed to stop a person for
Yellow.
questioning, or in policing terms, allows you also to frisk them, which I assume as a skip tracer you won't be doing, but essentially allows you to stop someone for a certain amount of period to either question them or to prevent them from either escaping from crime or yourself when you are dealing with them. And if they do happen to evade or run away, that could lead them to being arrested.
Okay. What
Basically,
is
a
the
lawful order.
Okay. Yeah.
All
What
right.
is the
I'm
force
planning on getting the hell
matrix?
out of here. So if we can make this faster than
I
shorter.
personally go with, first of all, officer's presence. This is from my policing time, so I'm sorry if it's wrong. Even you being there could deter people from doing things. If that doesn't work, you have your verbal. You can tell them to stop. Sometimes, surprisingly, the amount of times I've seen it work, people sometimes tend to listen, sometimes not. Then you have less than lethal when needed. So baton, taser, pepper spray, whatever is obviously not lethal. This could also be your hands. If anything happens to go out of control, And on the top of the matrix, you have lethal, which is used when your life or someone else's life is at risk.
We don't.
What will you get out of the Skip Tracer program?
Personally, for me, it's the satisfaction and the enjoyment of being able to carry on doing something that I've enjoyed doing previously. Though it's not exactly the same, it's similar, it's based on the same job, essentially. And definitely enjoyment out of it, as what I did was really fun. And I get to meet people that could be interesting, and sometimes even make friends.
How do you react under pressure?
Just overall, or is there any specific?
Just however you want to interpret that question. How do you react under pressure?
Hmm. That's a good
With?
question. I try to question it first. What's the most reasonable for me to do to keep me or someone else safe, or what's the best I could do in that situation to not make it any worse? I always think of two
Yeah,
scenarios
I'll be honest
or
with
two
you.
solutions.
I don't
And
have any
whichever one
recollection of
kind
any
of
events
sounds
like
better,
that. I've been
I would
told
go
about
with.
them, but I
Obviously,
don't have
if
any
mistakes
knowledge.
are made, I would adjust them afterwards.
Ooh, excuse me. I actually need to stare at my phone for quite
That's
a
okay.
minute here. If you want to just have a chat with Parker for a moment.
Hello.
Hello, how's your day doing?
That's going all right. How about yourself?
Yeah, I guess
Good, I do
I
have a
guess that's
question, to be
true.
fair.
I just don't remember
How come we're
anything.
not allowed
I've
phones
been
in
told
here?
a lot of crazy things, but I've been told a lot of crazy things.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to turn my radio off. Okay. Apologies. What'd you say again?
I was just wondering why we're not allowed phones in here.
It's just because of the cameras.
But
No.
if we're being recorded, don't we have the right to record also?
I mean, this is a secure government facility, and we got to make sure everything is kept locked in tight.
Fair enough. That's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
So are you just like a clerk, or do you do any like field work? Or do you just sit
Yeah,
in the office? What kind of job do you do?
I'm just a clerk. I hang out in the office, really.
Is it fun? Do you enjoy it?
This is my third shift, so
Oh.
yeah, it's been interesting to say the least.
What kind of things do you deal with?
Mainly just like manning the front desk, helping with stuff.
Because obviously, you know, a DOJ clerk would do obviously something different than you do. So I was just wondering what kind of job it is that you're doing exactly.
Yeah. Can't really go into too much about it, but yeah, just I'm here to help out the FIB with whatever they need. Oh, they passed out. Why can I not? Why was my radio not turning off? Am I still listed as being on radio? I'm not now. Okay.
Oh shit! Hold on. Okay, please continue. Yes, I'm fine. Yeah, I see it. Okay. All right. Good. I mean, it seems like you had a lot of activity in shift 3, so you stay on that, and then obviously Will's been working on this for a while, so you two just work on it together. Okay. Very good. I'm getting the hell out of here. Good night. Good work today, guys. Good job, Will. All right. What? Oh, okay. All right. Very good.
I see she passed out again.
Yeah.
It's unlucky. I will try to speed this up. Just so they can get through it. Because there's a couple of things in here that I'm not okay with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like the... I don't like the 2 scenario questions at the end that are in bold. They are very advanced questions that got added on by the other Skip Tracer lead who has been basically in a
By the way,
coma forever now.
1042.
I hate these demons.
They're just very advanced questions for somebody who doesn't need to be answering them right now.
Yeah.
That
Hey,
makes sense
good
to you?
work today, everyone. Really showed what the FIB can do when it gets itself together, and we come together as a team. Honestly, I don't think that outcome would have been the same without us.
Definitely not for sure. Have a good night, sir.
Amen.
Yeah, yeah, because I
Let's
was
fucking
there.
go FIB.
I was there for that. Yeah.
Yeah, you were there in spirit. It's okay.
Yeah.
So where were we on that one? We just answered the how do you react under pressure question. Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to move along these. We got a couple more questions plus the one that I want to ad lib, and then we'll call it there
Pray
because
demons don't kidnap me.
the demons they're everywhere.
Yep.
All right, so let's ad lib my question from the security list of questions because that's a good one. Really paints the picture of the person I'm talking to. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Oh my, okay. I never thought about this one, so I need a minute. Superpower. What would you consider superpower? I would just talking in general, whatever I would consider superpower.
It can essentially be whatever you want. It could be anything from fiction, and anything from real life. It really just I'm trying to peer into you as the person and what you pick. A lot of people pick something that makes them stronger, pick something that makes them faster, etc., etc.
I personally believe that the ability to simply tap someone's shoulder and make them healthy again would be amazing. To help those people who, let's say, are in a hospital for a long time, or those who are struggling in life, to just be able to tap the shoulder, say, "You're fine now," and magically just fix their issues,
Be on high
diseases,
alert.
illnesses,
Julio just threatened
whatever they
to
have.
riot the FIB for
I
real.
think that personally
Alright, so
being able to help people
be on your
in
lookout.
such a drastic way
The lobby's secure.
would really give people that sense of the second life when they know that, perhaps I can't walk anymore or for the rest of my life. Being able to give that back to them would just change his life around
Rolf,
and
I need to have a
hopefully make it for the
conversation with
greater.
you when I'm done.
So you want to be
Sadly,
Jesus?
it can't happen. I guess you can say it that way. I suppose that I just want to be able to help everyone I can.
Counterpoint: they don't have shoulders.
Or
Ooh.
tap anywhere on the body, you know, the back or the head or whatever.
Let
Okay,
the
so it doesn't
record
have
show
to be
that.
the shoulders.
Let the record show that she chose her superpower as the level 26 restoration druid spell, Healing Touch.
It's actually level. It's level 1.
Yeah, but I'm picking the 26 one. So what's up?
All right. We'll write down that she wants to
Year
be Jesus.
99, Team 40 Blue.
That's definitely an interesting way of saying it.
More, you said you
All
needed
right.
to speak with me. I'm sorry, I was on the phone.
Thank you.
There was an individual who called me and wanted to pay a fine. Can a skip tracer handle that?
All right, let's move along with the questions.
Not the same person.
If someone is running at you with a
Are
baseball
they
bat,
here at the building?
what do you do?
No, I told him to stand by until a skip tracer was available. But
Metal
I'll
or
send him
wooden?
a text that a skip tracer is available.
Say that again.
A metal or wooden bat?
You tell me. Which bat do you think is more menacing? Do you think one bat is stronger than the other one?
I personally believe that if there's someone running at me with a weapon that's no bigger than a knife, let's say, an average size knife, I think at that point my life is at risk, in immediate risk, as at that point if I miss a taser, I'm going to die. A bat to the head is gonna either end up in you being in ICU or you being dead. At that point, due to my life being at risk, I would go for a lethal purely because I don't have the time to make a mistake of either missing a taser shot or whatever else happening. At that point, my life is at risk and I can't do anything else except run when I can.
Okay, very good. This next little series of questions is going to be a scenario on if you were going after a criminal. We are going to retrace the steps of this question a couple times to gauge different responses from different little scenarios that could could happen. So again, you are going after a violent criminal. So you go out, you notice them. What do you do?
I'm by myself, I assume.
For the sake of the scenario, we will say yes.
If I'm by myself, first of all, I'm not going to approach them until I know that there's someone else with me. Ask for backup on radio. When possible, having 2 or multiple people is better than just you. When your backup arrives on scene and all of you kind of found a way to approach the suspect, either, you know, by just simply going up to them and saying hey, or if choosing to have something in your hand for your protection, etc., I would just approach him normally. As a person to a person, I personally don't want to aggravate the situation any more than it has to. Just be civil about it. Go up to them. If they're not going to listen, then you step it up. But I think everyone should be just treated equally. And even though they're a violent felon or a criminal, I think personally, just go up to them and try to be civil. And if you can't, then escalate the situation.
Okay. So let's go back just a bit. You are going to this violent criminal. They notice you, and they start moving away, and they go into gang turf. What do you do?
I am not going to risk my life. I very much know that in most occasions with a person of power or that works for the government and is not EMS, they're most likely they're gonna get shot or hurt in that. I don't want to risk my life or anyone else's life. I would make a note that that's where they have been going, and either attempt to go and find them again another time, or see if the turf is clear from what you can see. Maybe attempt to get units to help you, though it's not always guaranteed that you're gonna get people to help you. So let's say there's no one there to help you, I would just leave it because I don't want to get killed.
Alright, let's retrace our steps again. So as you approach this violent criminal, they pull a weapon on you. What do you do?
Lethal or non-lethal? Or should I say a lethal weapon or any other sorts of weapon?
It is a weapon, whatever you decide it to
Just
be.
a weapon, okay. Let's say most commonly a knife or a knuckle duster, probably. If they pull a weapon out with me, I'm going to escalate the situation and get my less than lethal out, a taser. Hopefully there'll be someone there with me. Try to seek for compliance from them and go from the situation. If it happens to be a firearm they pull, at that point they are becoming a risk, and I would escalate it to me also pulling out a lethal weapon. And if the weapon gets, anywhere higher than the waistband, they would have to unfortunately be dealt with, as at that point they're presenting very high risk to my life and others. But for the record, I try to de-escalate everything. I match the force with the offender.
Very good. All right, so let's say as you approach them, they pull a weapon on you and they rob you. What do you do?
Let's say I have a radio still on me on my phone. Back then in the police, it was that you would call up for 78, which was immediate backup. You would tell the location of the person, where they're going, where this happened, how they look, what car they're going to. The most important information so people can get there. Pretty much anything you can do if they robbed you of basically every single thing you had apart from a phone or radio. Just wait for people to arrive. Let them chase the person, knowing that they could be possibly now armed with your service gun. And you should take a step back, give a statement in, and deal with the paperwork so they're able to either put a warrant out for the person, or so your ass doesn't get eaten by internal affairs or HR or whatever for you not filling in the paperwork for it. But definitely don't run after them with nothing on you. That would be very dumb.
Okay, so after robbing you, they flee. You've done all your reports. You've given all the information to the police. Later on, this individual ends up in police custody. What do you do?
Assuming the police already knows about it, I would trust them enough to be able to deal with it. However, obviously, I don't know how you guys work between each other, how well you guys, communicate with each other. If I found out this person is custody, I would go down to the station when I can in the earliest convenience to first of all identify them to make sure that it's 1000% them, and second of all, obviously I won't be able to get my things back as it was used as evidence at that point. But I can lead the officers in the direction of, yes, this is the person, no, this isn't the person, and let them deal with it, since I don't think I'll be sending anyone to jail that has robbed me.
Okay. So as you approach, we're gonna step back again. As you're approaching this individual, they take off on foot and start running away. Do you pursue?
Once again, let's say I'm there by myself. Um, I would in fact pursue, purely because, assuming that at the time of me arriving, I already caught up for backup, me chasing the suspect will allow us as a whole group to keep track of where they are. And let's say they accidentally run onto a road where a unit is staged, we'll be able to catch them. Unless they have a weapon in hand, I don't really want to chase them by myself. But at that time, I would pull a lethal purely because if I'm running after them, they could just turn around and attack me at any time with whatever they have. It's a risky one. It really depends on if you know the suspect well and really known to being super violent and attacking you every officer they see, or if it's something of more passive kind that don't tend to attack every single person they see.
Tracer 21 1041.
Who the fuck was that?
Yellow.
Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Sorry. I haven't heard him go on duty in forever. That was a dusty one. All right. So you're chasing them on foot. They're running. You're running after them. They run into kind of like a little area. They loop around. They end up going back to where everything started. They get into their car and drive away. Coincidentally, your car's there because it's where everything started. What are you driving?
Sorry. Beautiful hustler.
They get into their car and they drive off. Your car was right
Okay.
there because it's at the start of where everything began. What are you driving?
What am I driving? A car.
Yes, okay. What kind of car?
An unmarked car. Most likely a civic car because you would be able to blend in more. I mean, if seeing a police pull up with lights and sirens would definitely deter them away. So a normal, either a rental or a company-owned car that's not marked in any way possible as.
There is no right or wrong answer to this question. It is simply any car that you wish to be driving at the time.
This is really a rough question. Whatever I get given, I'll drive. That's just me being me. But if I had to pick something SUV, like I like SUVs, but this is a very open question. So my apologies for not being able to answer it too well.
That's all right. So we'll say an SUV. Is that it?
Sure, let's say an SUV.
All right. So while you're pursuing this person in your vehicle, they start to run through red lights. Do you do the same?
No. I wouldn't. Probably because
068, what's your 20?
yes, we're supposed to chase them, but if they are beginning to show significant threat of them, recklessly evading at that point, we might as well just put a warrant out
19?
for them and have the police assist us instead of just you being there by yourself and chasing them. I think it's more better for you to simply get a report up and get the police involved to put out a warrant for them.
I'm sorry, you cut off again. Can I go where?
Can you come to the sidewalk out front?
Alrighty. We are gonna end there. That'll be the interview for today. Do you have any questions for us?
I don't believe so, apart from
Tracer 55 from 002.
the helicopters constantly flying in behind you guys. I
My
don't have
office
anything to question.
now.
Pay no attention to the helicopters behind us.
I'm kind of in the middle of collecting a fine.
Yeah,
Like
I've
2 minutes?
seen a few now.
I'll give you 5.
All right. You
thank you
should
very
expect to hear an answer back from us within 48 hours, and we will get back to you then, okay?
Alrighty.
All right. Parker, do you mind helping her down to the lobby,
Yeah.
getting her stuff back from Odin if he has it, and getting the pass back?
Yep, sure thing.
Awesome. Thank you.
Go ahead and follow
Thank
me.
you.
You are welcome.
Oh, I
Floor
can't
one.
go to ground floor. I cannot go down there. He's not letting me. If that only can pick me up and go down there,
You
'cause
should be able to
I
now.
can't.
Frank should go ahead and take you now.
There we go. Perfect. Thank you. All right, let's go, Frank.
I'll go ahead and have you wait over by the front desk for me real quick while I grab your phone.
All right.
Yellow.
Hello.
Okay. You want to come over here and just put that visitor pass over on this tray?
There you go.
All right, and there's your phone back.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Stay safe.
And you.
Charlie 72 back 10-8. So how you doing?
Not too bad. How
Yeah.
about you?
I'm here.
You know, that's always a good thing.
Yeah. Apparently I missed all the fun earlier.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Apparently a lot. Like apparently we went under DEFCON 1 for a bit. There was a whole thing down on the pier. PD got shot down.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, Mason, you missed everything today.
Hey, Odin, you want that
Of
visitor
course
pass
I
back?
did.
Oh yeah. Did you get their phone too?
Yep.
Was that the
I got
new
more.
Skip Tracer
There you go.
interviewee?
Yeah.
One of them.
Very nice.
You really took that whole 5 minutes, huh?
Good luck, Rolf.
Thanks. This don't sound good.
In Rolf's defense, they were difficult. And British.
Ugh.
Emphasis on the British.
What does that have anything to do with it?
I'm so sorry.
If you know, you know.
Tracer 55-10-6. I'm gonna be getting yelled at.
Good luck.
So what'd you guys do after I went to bed last night?
I went to bed at the same time, so.
Well, I meant Mason.
Oh yeah, we went out drinking at Tequila Love and went to the beach.
I was there.
Went to the hospital.
Oh.
Where did you leave?
I
pretty
left.
drunk,
I
don't
left
remember.
when you guys were trying to change into camos and go hunting.
Oh, that's right. Let's see here. We had to go to the hospital, I think for Rolf, if I remember right.
Oh Lord.
And I remember yelling at someone or multiple people. I don't remember what happened. But then I rolled away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember why I was mad.
Interesting.
It was a good night though.
That's good at least.
Oh yeah.
So when an incident happened, like I've been slacking off on it. I used to write a lot more. But whenever like something happens, you write something down.
What the fuck is she talking about?
At some point, if something does happen while you're around, I will go through the entire process with you. But this is, I mean, I filled in basically everything. It's somewhat self-explanatory. And then, yeah, you see the officers involved, you just share it with whoever was around. Depending on the situation, you can put in clerks, you can put in skip tracers, you can put in other security officers. I tend to just put in security officers or like analysts that were around. And then at the bottom you can save it. That is, you should.
Bad.
I hope you know who is. Then Michael, which is head of security. Just so that they get like a little notification that it was created. And then up in the top right, there's the tags, and you just put FIB. And then as title, we always do FSS, because Federal Security Service. It is a little vague right now, and there are some improvements that we can make, but that is like something we're thinking about, and it's not really something we discuss too much. Hello, August.
Sorry, hold on. I'm just thinking of something real fast.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, Delaney cut my hair.
Did she?
Yeah, I used to.
What it looked like before.
Like something had died on my head.
God.
Yeah.
So prison did that to you?
I mean, we can't really talk about it.
Okay.
If anyone asks, we were never in Guatemala. And I did
miss
not.
so much.
I did not spend a week in Guatemalan prison.
The FIB was never in Guatemala.
Exactly.
The FIB was never in Guatemala.
I feel like the FIB was in Guatemala.
Never. No, you say it.
The FIB was never in Guatemala.
Love and trust the FIB. Come on, everyone. Love and trust the FIB.
Love,
Come on,
love
guys.
and trust the FIB.
Great.
Just me.
I mean, Eli is thinking. Mason,
What?
who do you love and trust?
The FIB.
I'll say it with your chest.
Me?
Yeah.
I love and trust the FIB.
You too, Parker.
I love and trust the FIB.
Great. Let's go FIB. Also, we went to war today.
Did you?
Yeah. Pirates.
Guatemalan pirates? By any chance?
No, I think they were American. I mean, I don't know, like, how top
Those are
secret
pretty
it is.
rare.
Yeah, I don't know how top secret it is, but, like, basically there was this cargo ship that was hijacked by a bunch of pirates. And the entirety of PD and the FIB boarded it with heavy casualties.
Oh my god.
Like, I was
We lose
fishing.
anyone?
Polly is missing.
Wait, Paulie's missing?
He is missing.
Oh, shit.
Should make one of those, like, missing posters.
Yeah, we'll put a pin in that. If he doesn't show up by the morning, we'll do that.
We ain't send out a search party or nothing?
I mean, they looked for Harold. So if they found, you know, anything, they'd probably pick him up.
Well, you would think, but you never know.
Isn't he like a small guy?
Polly, I guess. He's a little skinny, I guess.
Could have washed up anywhere.
Yeah, true. But anyways, I killed a man today.
Jesus.
All your fun shit happens off stream. Yeah.
I'm still trying to.
That usually be how it is.
I guess.
Apparently, there was a whole fucking like FIB went under DEFCON 1. There was a whole fucking like shootout. PD went down. FIB took out pirates. Tons of shit, and I missed it by 45 minutes.
He was Swiss cheese.
Good for you, man. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, and then he got chopped into by a helicopter.
I'm even more proud of you.
Yeah, that was me, though. That was Noah.
I'm proud of Noah.
The hardest mechanic, nice.
Yeah, it was weird because, like, out of like older rockets, the gunship strafing us and the assault rifles being fired at us, the only injury I had was a golf club to the head.
I think you came out pretty lucky then.
Yeah, I think so too. Better than like Cross and Moore because they blew up.
Jesus. They okay? Well, I saw Mower. Is Cross okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't know how much I can talk about this, to be honest. But it was like a all hands on deck kind of thing. So I guess it's good that, you know, you guys are updated.
Yeah, at least a bare minimum, I think's fine.
Yeah, so if Paulie shows up, just let people know.
Yeah, for sure. Anyone got a picture of him? We could make like a missing poster or something.
I don't think I do. I mean, there's one on the MDW, isn't there?
Oh, let me look on. Yeah. Shit, we could use that one. That's a good picture.
Yeah, make like a missing poster, last seen off the coast of southern San Andreas. Maybe check with Herschel, though, before doing that.
Sorry about that, gentlemen. What that man
just talked about the boat incident. Did you kill anyone?
I have no idea.
You have no
Literally
idea.
Nope, no clue.
I just.
They shot me enough down to where when we were on the boat, I was like one shot from going down, and then when we got on the boat, I didn't even see the person who shot me.
You went down.
Jesus.
I went down and crawled my way over to the helipad and got picked up a couple minutes later. Then went to EMT, had surgery, and then by the time I got done, it was all over.
Where'd you get shot?
Abdomen.
Right here. Ooh.
No, my stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not leaking juices everywhere.
No, I got patched up by a doctor.
Well, that's good.
Guess that's worse than golf club. Yeah, it was kind of weird because like we couldn't get into the boat from our boats, so they had to like hot drop people onto the boat. But I decided to like help people who were injured in the water. But I ended up getting like swarmed by like pirates who had abandoned ship.
Jesus.
So I was just shooting them as they swam around me.
She sounds like a fun time, man.
I don't know, it's kind of terrifying. There was a storm as well, so the seas were especially choppy.
One of them came at you with a golf club? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it didn't really work out for him though. But yeah, I'm still kind of surprised that the only thing that hit me was the golf club.
Hey, Findota, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome in. I'm doing clerk stuff, aka just sitting here looking through documents and trying to figure out what I'm doing. Thank you guys very much for the follow. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
FIB raid. Hells yeah. Appreciate the raid and appreciate the follows. You guys are awesome. Have some love. And then have some nerds.
Sierra 11 1042.
And Ford, thank you for your service.
Thank you
Have
for
a
your
good night.
service.
When'd you switch to security?
Shit, probably a week or two ago.
How you liking it?
I mean, it's all right. Yeah, I'm still part-time skip tracing.
Yeah. I was.
Yeah,
Carol doesn't
trying
want to
to
go get lunch
help
with
out
me.
security while I'm
Sad.
stuck in this fucking wheelchair.
I need to
doing
get
security
added
too,
to the active personnel log and
Well, if you want
the
to,
staff
I
list,
talk to Cindy and Herschel.
because currently I can like put
Definitely do
people
it.
in on the visitors list, but I can't like mark that it was me that checked them in. I also can't put in my availability.
Okay.
But don't tell me when I said that. It's like saying,
It's your guy.
yeah,
Also,
it's
I
not
don't think
bad.
we've met. My name's August.
I'm Eli. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
We've met, right?
Yes, several times.
No, not you. Me and Eli.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, we've
If we have, I don't remember.
Oh, it's all right. I'm Mason.
Yeah. Oh, hi Mason. I'm Eli.
He's nice to meet you.
Just what was that? Just had a guy come in saying he has applied for DOC. Wished him all the best. Looks like they're really putting the numbers back in. Must be nice, but they denied me. Okay. So now that I know where to do the fines, I just need to read up on this a little. The /pay fine to facilitate the fine payment. Enter SID, drop down, submit. Okay. Pretty self-explanatory. Coolness. I'm gonna be the best damn clerk I can be. And maybe one day I'll be security or something. We'll see. I have a feeling I'm not going to be at dispatch for very long. Just with how yesterday's onboarding went. Damn, they really are putting back on numbers. We're FIB stacking. I think they're in a meeting. Yeah, because Rolf is still upstairs. Sunny and Echo, and then those guys. Rainy Flags, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Damn, fucking FIB is stacked right now. What's bits? I don't know what bits is. Should I know what bits is? I don't know. Apparently, I need to work on formatting things. I did shit compared to Echo. I'm curious. I'm gonna at community games in my Discord and see if anyone's down for repo. I'm kind of feeling a little repo tonight. But it looks like most of the people I play with are doing other things. We got one person, essentially. I don't think we're gonna be doing it. I put it in the wrong fucking chat, Jesus Christ. A lot of the FIB are currently in a voice chat, and I'm like, ooh, can I in stream and join? But at the same time, I'm like, nope, awkward. I awkwards person. Not just gonna throw myself into a conversation. Cassandra Rose is overdue. What's the highest fine somebody has racked up? Oh my god, 7,500? 8,700? 9,700? It's looking like 9,700 is the highest. I think it's 49 was where the bathrooms are. Oh my god. Citizens will be mandated to get a new license. The fuck? Additionally, vehicles must be registered with new registration. What the fuck? All current driver's license and registrations will be invalid starting tomorrow. No! I have to go fucking pay for a new license already. Gotta try and remember where the fuck the bathroom's at. Hey, look, I found the bathroom. Charlie 72, 10-7. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go use the restroom. BRB. He might love me too, chat. He might love me too. I got some food. Just some Cheetos. Something quick, easy. I promise I'll mute my mic when I try to start eating it so you don't have to hear the crunching. Charlie 72 back 10-8. First floor, Frank.
Unfortunate. Well, fine. And I'll see you on Saturday. You better believe it. I'll give you a call on Saturday, Addie. You enjoy your little vacation. I'm very jealous. Very, very, very good. Right. Yeah, definitely needed. Sure. Yeah. No. It was the kitty that was in a jar that was stolen. I retrieved it. Yeah, keep it on me. Yeah. No, it ain't. Well, I mean, it'd normally be in my body. Now it's just a little outside my body. What's weird about that? Well, Dr. Pickled it. It's in an airtight jar. So, yeah. Well, somebody did take a drink out of the juice yesterday. Yeah, it was pretty nasty. He threw up a lot. Kind of funny. But yeah, no. I mean, I can't. I mean, if I leave it, I get what are them damn kids call it? Make excuses for everything nowadays.
Hello.
Hey there, my name's Parker Daniels. I just wanted to call and see if there was potentially a status on an application I put in.
At the moment, with everything going on, we're holding off on looking at new applications for like a week and a half.
All right, sounds good. I just wanted to ask.
Just like I said, with everything going on, as you saw the state announcement, we're gonna be a little busy for a little bit.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was asking, because I was gonna say, you want to try and get me onboarded tonight, and I'll help, but it's all good.
Yeah, so give it about like a week and a half, and then you'll probably get reached out to.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too. Bye bye.
Now, peanut. I'm pretty sure pina coladas originated. You sure?
It's like, did Onyx put out?
42. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Have a good night.
Oh, they put up the official trailer. Guys. They put up the official Onyx trailer for tomorrow's release. I want to watch it. I'm gonna watch it with you guys.
At Onyx, our goal is to use our gameplay systems in the Grand Theft Auto sandbox to first support your roleplay, encourage interaction, introduce stakes, and give weight to your character's actions, while always leaving room for some lighthearted fun in between.
I'm the captain now, Harry.
In the Coastal Contracts update, we have prioritized enhancing the criminal role player experience, propping up lucrative civilian opportunities, and introducing new tools to support our law enforcement role players.
Come here.
On the Wool Boulevard.
Look at the little man.
Asshole.
That's kind of rude.
That's fucked up is what it is.
Look at the little guy.
You just fucking wait till I'm out of this tomorrow.
What, just so you can end up in another one in a week? Oh my.
Can I take a video of whatever it is that you're gonna do?
No.
Damn. I'm sure that would have got me some views on Twinsta. That's why I asked.
I mean, probably would.
Oh.
You're one sick bitch, you know that?
You leaving, Will?
Oh my god.
Is he saying anything?
No, I think he's just
Will.
staring.
The dispatcher chat is going absolutely fucking ballistic because of that state announcement.
Oh, I'm sure.
The dispatcher chat.
Yeah.
Oh, like 911?
Yeah, I work for dispatch and FIB.
Oh.
Got a 16 and 16. How did you fat bastards eat all that?
Oh. Hey!
Yeah.
There was food up here?
Oh, lots of it. Huh, nice throw, Mason.
I've been eating out of the vending machine.
Shit.
Do we have maintenance on duty?
Nope.
Well, shit.
Even if we did, it wouldn't do you no good. He's an idiot.
Ow.
Quit throwing cups at me and I wouldn't have to ram you.
Look, I threw a cup, you threw a cup and missed, and we're even, and then you rammed me. You know what?
I don't
You
think
can
we're
get
even.
bullied.
Just kick him. He's crippled.
I'm gonna watch a video on my phone.
Okay.
Marketplace, you'll find suppliers offering contracts for criminal activity. Start small. Break into maintenance vans. Steal tools. Earn trust. Keep going? You might find yourself hijacking radioactive transports for serious rewards. But these aren't just NPC missions. Suppliers are live Dungeon Masters factions. Real players driving narrative choices that go far beyond the mechanics. And keeping an eye on you if you make enough noise. It's not just the criminal world that gets the built-in progression. Civilian careers have the same opportunities. Dealerships need to prove themselves to importers, sell more cars, earn access to the rarest inventory. Repair shops craft parts, research improvements, and diagnose real player vehicle issues through roleplay. No more simply hitting a button or repair percentages. Mechanics need to actually diagnose and fix problems together with the problems their customer reports. Performance shops push vehicles to their limits, tuning, testing, perfecting handling for customers, and unlocking higher tier parts as they go. Tow bounty.
This is so fucking
Tow isn't just
sick.
tow anymore. It's tow versus the world. Drivers compete for abandoned cars, police impound requests, overdue rentals, and high-value seizures. And thanks to vehicle persistence, every car you see out there is for the taking. Every system connects and provides more potential for roleplay. Performance shops should fund criminal boosts for cheap parts. Unpaid fines turn your car into a live tow bounty. Dealerships fight for customers in import spots. Lumberjacks group together, race to turn in more wood before the competition. The state of the economy even drives government resources. Police, EMS, and other public services negotiate budgets to access and maintain our fleet of 50-plus fully customizable emergency vehicles. With over 200 options to outfit every patrol and specialist unit. And there's plenty more tools to discover that enhance your immersive roleplay experience and keep things fun. Driving is core to GTA, so we've handcrafted every vehicle's driving experience. Realistic feel, arcade fun. All of the vehicles feel unique, but that isn't to say your gameplay experience won't be fair and balanced. Police don't need to be car experts. Smog ratings clocked through police radar, with special smog detectors fitted, provide instant chase viability at a glance. Or signal it's time to call for backup. And maybe save on the budget. Or not. Racers can build...
Dude, that fucking wide body Buffalo!
100 horsepower hatchback up to 1,000 horsepower. But don't get too cozy with your high-end machines. They're expensive to run, and even more costly to wreck. So keep her tucked away for when you want to make some money, not lose it on your daily drive. Since Onyx launched, the community has built a world shaped by roleplay. From grape seeds, laid-back deputies moseying through farmland, to highway patrols, get-it-done attitude on the highways, to the courtrooms of the DOJ and laws passed by elected government. Gangs, businesses, loners, wild cards. Serious stories and goopy chaos have their place and collide here. And no, there's no server wipe. The economy has been tempered, accessible, and always open to new characters who want to dive into an immersive, evolving world. This is Onyx, Coastal Contracts. Built by our dedicated devs over the past year.
This is basically Onyx 2.0 at this point. Like, literally everything is... Ah! Wide body Buffalo! Everything's been redone. Like, there's a new HUD. There's a new inventory. Like, here, let's... New HUD.
Tracer 55, 1042. Be safe.
Have a good one.
Good night.
Thank you for your service.
Earn trust.
Whole new inventory system. Like, bruh. I'm very excited for tomorrow now. I'm actually like genuinely so excited to be on Onyx now. And then like the new third eye menu.
Someone has my other Koroi key.
So like look, the new alt menu.
And no, there's no server wipe. The economy has been tempered.
I know that's the new F1.
There's no server wipe. The economy has been
That's a new F1 menu. But there is a new alt menu too.
There's a chance somebody might have left it running when they validated it, so it could just be in the bike.
So here, let's see.
The state of the economy. Ships fight for customers in import spots. Lumberjacks group together, race to turn in more wood before the competition.
See, new alt menu? Bro, this is so cool. I am nerding out. I am very much nerding out. Holy shit.
The state of the economy even drives government resources. Police, EMS, and other public services negotiate budgets to access and maintain our fleet of
New dispatch
50+
stuff.
fully customizable emergency vehicles. With over 200 options to outfit every patrol and specialist unit. And there's plenty more tools to discover that enhance your immersive roleplay experience and keep things fun. Driving is core to GTA, so we've handcrafted every vehicle's driving experience. Realistic feel, arcade fun. All of the vehicles feel unique, but that isn't to say your gameplay experience won't be fair and balanced. Police don't need to be car experts. Smog ratings clocked through police radar with special smog detectors fitted provide instant chase viability at a glance. Or signal it's time to call for backup. And maybe save on the budget. Or not.
Yep.
Racers can build for any competitive class, taking your 100 horsepower hatchback up to 1,000 horsepower.
Any of you,
But don't get
people
too
I can
cozy
pay my
with
fines with. If you all say that you are fucking security, I might actually go postal.
I can pay your fine. I just haven't done it in a long time. So if you're patient with me, I got
What
you.
is your name?
August Castle.
Okay, I might hate you, August Castle. I need you to know that.
Oh, why?
Because if... listen, Dakota, I'm gonna hang up. I'll call you after. Listen, I just want to pay my fines. Because I don't want to have to
Beautiful.
Is that you, Mason?
That's me.
Oh my god, Mason,
do
please.
it faster.
Yeah, Mason, please
What?
help.
What's that?
I need to pay my fines because I don't have to
She wants it done
deal
quickly.
with bullshit tomorrow at the DMV of like 20
Yeah, fair
jillion
enough.
things. Because I already have like so many fucking vehicles that I need to get the fucking.
Yeah, she wants it done
See,
quickly, and I'm pretty
tomorrow
slow
should
with
be
it.
interesting.
So.
You said you're
Listen,
slow
You
with
wanna?
it?
Yeah, I've only done it like twice.
Oh, well, this is perfect practice.
But she was in a hurry.
I'll walk you through it. It'll be easy.
I have 17 vehicles.
How many fines are you trying to pay
I
off
have
here?
one big fine.
The server will be down for 6 hours tomorrow, starting at
would like
7
a
a.m.
discount on it,
CST.
please.
We'll go back
Is it
online at
overdue?
1 p.m.
It is
CST.
21 days as of today.
Fuck! I have to work!
Okay, all right. Get her state ID, pull it all up.
I might take off work.
All right, what's your state ID?
18466. It's gonna come.
And
Sorry.
I'm seeing you got 2 fines here unpaid. You just want to pay the big one or the other one
Because
too?
the other one isn't due yet,
Okay.
and it's a $75 helmet charge, so I'm not stressed about the discount on that one.
And so it's the $7,500 one you want to pay?
Correct. Yes, the one that has made me marked a violent felon.
Jesus.
Yeah. Here's the fun fact: everybody else that got that didn't get marked as a violent felon on their profile, but I did.
That's
so
crazy.
yeah, no, I just feel like maybe I should be a violent felon if that's what they want me to be. you know?
No, maybe
No,
not. Maybe you
no.
don't have to
Not
do
here,
that.
not here. I mean, I didn't
Okay,
hate
well
you
then I
guys.
don't give a shit. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's mainly cops. The cops decided I was a violent felon. You guys haven't, so
Hey, you've always been nice to me.
I've always been nice to the cops too.
All
I
right,
pull
so,
over at traffic stops.
I got her fine pulled up.
Okay. So technically it is overdue, so we can't discount it.
Yeah, it says it was due 22 hours ago. And are we supposed to discount violent crime?
You can.
Yeah. As long as it's not overdue.
Okay.
But it says it's 21. There have been so many times where it says it's 21 days and people have let me do it. They've given me the discount.
Well, if it,
Please.
I see on your profile it
Sag
says overdue
card.
fine in 75,000 or 7,500. You okay?
Yeah, it was due 22 hours ago.
I actually hate that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There ain't nothing we can do about that.
Hold on, let me see who's working at the DMV.
Oh, come on. You ain't got to do all that. You're already here.
Yeah, I just want to see if I like any of them, that's all.
I recommend Carol Smith
Why?
because
I recommend August. August is great.
You'll know exactly what I mean when you talk to her.
If that doesn't help me? How does talking to August, and you'll know when you talk to her, sway me past talking to August here?
Exactly. August is great. Andy's here.
Yeah, I'm right here. Here to take it.
He's ready to go. He's already got it pulled up.
You're helping me learn.
Exactly.
I don't even get a discount because I was fighting it, but now I know the DMV's not gonna fucking let me probably do any of my 17 vehicles if I have that.
Yeah, I wouldn't think they would.
Yeah. But like I didn't realize this was all gonna happen. That I was gonna just keep it until I thought it, and then if I thought it, and
Hello. Hey, just quick question.
Sure.
Do you happen to know, with everything that's going on tomorrow, if somebody has an outstanding fine, are they gonna not be able to get their license or anything?
If they have an outstanding fine, they're not able to get a license, period. The fine has to be paid off
Okay.
first.
I was just curious because of everything that's going on right now. So, all right, thanks.
Oh, if it's overdue, it has to be paid.
Yeah, it's overdue.
Yeah, the DMV.
Oh, it's if it's overdue, then
Double
it's
242.
but if it's outstanding, as long as it's current, it's
Have a
fine.
good night.
Okay. Thanks,
Guess I
Carol.
will
Okay.
pay it, but I need
Dude.
Bye.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could give you that discount.
I'm actually
You
mad that I
missed it
can't
by
get a discount.
Night
What'd you say,
card.
August? 22
hours. 22 hours.
Which is wild. Can we talk about how wild that is? That it says
That is pretty
21
crazy.
days. It says 21 days right there. And I've always been able to get the discount on a 21 days, but you know.
Okay, so what's the next step then?
Then you will just send it over. You remember how to do that?
Yeah, I believe.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't.
All right. So
You
in your
think-
MDW,
Yeah.
you're gonna type in find pay,
Okay.
and then enter her state ID.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yep, and then press on the one that she wants to pay.
All right, sent that over. All right, got that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, today has just been a whole lot of L's for Bree. I'm gonna be real.
From what I've heard, a lot of people took L's today.
Well, my Damon Custom, my baby, my, almost love of my life. It's a tie between my wife and my bike. I'm gonna be real. It's
Yeah,
at
it's
the bottom
fair.
of the ocean,
Oh.
and there's
Jesus.
a Guardian tow truck on top of it, and a
Oh my
cargo bot
God.
beside it.
Oh.
That's nice. Very
Mhm.
nice.
So that was one giant L there, and it's just fun fact. That was the last Guardian tow truck to rent because all the other ones are hidden by the valets. So
Jesus.
yeah, and then there's this. Then it's just a series of L's.
It's all right. Well, hopefully tomorrow will be better. Hopefully nothing goes wrong at the DMV, and life will be peachy.
Yeah, hopefully this weather clears out.
Mason, you realize you're talking about the DMV, in
Yeah, I
which
know.
the whole
I
state will
know.
have to be at for an arbitrary amount of time, and the DMV workers are going to have way too much fun.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Those
I'm sure
lines
they
are gonna be
will.
so long.
And we're going to get sent to the back of them constantly.
Probably.
Oh, that happened to me, but luckily there was no line.
Yeah.
Pick number 12. Just do number 12.
What do you mean pick number 12?
Well, they make you pick numbers down at the DMV. That's what they made me. I thought I picked 12, and I didn't go to the back of the line.
They're probably going to have some arbitrary way to fuck with us.
Well, I mean, usually it's.
Of course they will.
Yeah, they're the DMV.
Oh,
Jesus.
I didn't hear anything. Nope, no one heard nothing. Everything is secure. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Maybe.
Isn't that what they were
They
saying on
didn't have
Twinsta
inside this
earlier
pill.
when everything was being attacked? There's like the attack
Probably.
helicopters and shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't work in it as at my trailer.
Yeah, I was still trapped in the closet.
Oh well, congrats on coming out.
Yeah,
Thank you. My wife trapped me in there, and she let me out just in time.
Oh, well, yeah.
Damn. That's good.
Congrats on coming out. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Glad you get to be you.
A good month to come out out of the closet, man.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Very nice.
Also, has the vehicle been transferred into my name? A Chubrick.
Is that what?
I got called from, I believe, Senna. Whoever bid on the Chubrick on the last auction ghosted you, and I paid for the Chubrick. And it was supposed to be transferred into my name. But I don't have it, so
Interesting. Yeah, that I can't tell you. I've never done nothing with any of the options. And by the looks of it, no one on duty right now has either.
I hate everything. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, you
continue
missed
my L's
Senna.
elsewhere.
You missed Senna by like 10 minutes.
Senna was supposed to deal with if I see that there's a fucking judge on duty. Oh look, justice, judge, supreme justice. Can I make a formal complaint? Because Senna said that she was gonna handle that, and here we are.
Sure.
But
course
that's
you
my
can.
formal complaint.
That Senna was supposed to transfer your vehicle and she hasn't.
Yeah, she said as soon as there's a justice, judge, supreme justice, any of those, she'll do it. I'm gonna double check.
Okay.
Gonna double check that the Tuber's not on the list, but
Thank you for your service.
nope, it is not.
Good night.
Oh, I'm gonna have to put the camper too. Okay, yeah, that's my formal complaint. I don't have the tuber. I was supposed to.
Yep, I will pass that along.
You need to go to Polito for medical.
Yeah, you are like very
Yeah,
bloody.
Maybe.
You're
Oh my
oozing.
god, what happened?
I don't know.
Do you want me to take you to Polito?
Maybe.
You might want to go to Polito.
We can
bud.
take the Hellion.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Everything's fine right now, and no one freak out.
Ah.
I mean, we're at DEF CON 2 or whatever, so that kind of feels like it's a bit of a freak out.
No. Only DEF CON 1's freak out.
We've been at DEF CON.
getting up there.
We've been at DEF CON 2 since I started working here.
Yep, he's been
Same.
up there.
Me too.
No, it was like a 3 or 4 the other week.
Yeah, for like
I think
for like the past
for
week
the
it's
most
been
part,
2.
It stays at like 2, yeah.
Except for apparently when it went to 1 earlier.
Yeah, that was, the military shit that I was saying, but,
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
come to
it's been
think
at
of it,
1 a couple times.
when Sonny was employed by the FIB, it was at like a 3 and a 4. Sonny's no longer employed by the FIB, and now it's at a 2 and a 1. I see a correlation.
May very well could be.
You guys should hire that dog back.
I agree. I didn't even know he wasn't working with us.
Isn't he still?
No, last I checked, he didn't have his badge and he didn't have his card.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Last I knew, he's working for us.
Interesting. Okay, well, you guys have a good one.
You too. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
I'll try,
good
but I'm
one.
gonna be at the DMV all day tomorrow, so yeah.
Yeah, we'll be there working security. You'll be
good.
all right.
That's definitely gonna keep things safer.
Hey,
Of course you will.
can Herschel make me honorary security for tomorrow?
Maybe. That's something you'd have to ask him about.
Yeah, I know. I literally called DMV and I was like, "Hey, you guys want to expedite?"
Like, not 42, I'm 1041.
10-4, welcome aboard.
Who is that?
Ah.
Sounded like Madison? Or
I'm
no?
a liar.
Couldn't
Don't
hear on
tell
the radio.
anybody. Huh?
What?
Huh? I said I'm a liar.
Oh my god, I'm telling everybody. After I finish this thing, I gotta write a report now, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. You remember how to do that one?
I believe so.
It's pretty down and dirty.
Fine payment report.
Yep. Put her name, fine payment, and then the amount she paid. There's the title.
I called the DMV assistant manager earlier and I was like, "Hey, you guys want to expedite my application for tomorrow?" And they're like, we were told by the manager everything's on hold for like 2 weeks."
Jesus.
Yeah. So it's going to be
Well,
a
I'm
shit
sure tomorrow
show.
they're gonna have like all hands on deck.
Probably, but I guarantee it's still going to be a shit show.
Oh, guaranteed.
Honestly, they need to stage security and police and medical all at the DMV.
Oh, what the fuck? My goddamn Sand King's impounded.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
It's goddamn Gemini towing bastards.
Should definitely do something about that.
Well, if anyone was around from them, I would. And my dune loaders that stayed impounded. That's just great.
Oh.
Well, listen, I wish you all the best of luck at the DMV. Unfortunately, I will not be on duty tomorrow for that. More than likely.
I might be for a little bit. I should be. I should be now that I'm thinking about it.
Although, if the DMV doesn't allow people to renew their registrations and everything with overdue fines, then I'm going to be honest. I think it'd be a good day for the budget and for the FIB because we could be there to collect lots and lots of fines.
Yeah, I just called a
Lots of
DMV
fines.
clerk, and they did say it will stand unpaid fines. You can't renew, even under the circumstances.
Yep.
We should. Hold on now. We should do a special tomorrow at the DMV and do like 10% off overdue fines.
Make them pay the full amount, more money for the budget.
Well, I mean, I would, but if that,
Hey, girl.
if the DMV is going to be
Hello, is everything okay?
Yeah, why?
why would they come out to us?
Well, you called about a particular question. I thought it was kind of weird.
No, I was just asking because we had somebody that was like, came in to pay fines, and they were like, "Do I really need to pay these?" And we were like, "Let me check DMV."
Yeah, if it's overdue, you gotta pay that shit. Oh,
Yeah.
someone's here. Gotta go.
Okay, bye. It's probably gonna be a minute because they have to come from Polito.
It's all right. I really don't want to go to Toledo, if I'm being honest with you. Last time I tried to go there, I fucking drowned, almost died. Last time I was actually there, I got shot in the forehead. Wasn't great.
Just had a 14
And
alpha.
that was months and months
An
ago.
ambulance down to the FIB lobby, please. We have a person down here who's bleeding everywhere. Okay, well, send somebody as soon as you can. Have a good day. Bye bye. They're gonna send somebody.
Beautiful.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go 42.
Have a good night.
See you later.
Yeah, I'll be back down here in a minute anyway.
Okay.
Wrong way. Charlie 72, 1042.
Have a good night.
Ooh, someone didn't close the or didn't lock the door. Have a good night.
Good night. Is everybody okay?
Familiar with that one.
Have a good night, gents.
Did any of
Yep,
you
have a
all...
good one.
Good night.
There's a 47
Yeah, I see that.
I'm gonna sleep over here. All right. Gonna end stream here. Thank you guys very much for hanging out. Appreciate you as always. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.